Aloha, beautiful souls, and welcome to Transform with Ryan, where I do readings that help transform your mind, heart, and soul. And with everything going on lately, with a lot of violence and struggles and challenges happening in the world, I thought now would be a great time to do a reading for what is getting better from now on in your life. So, your life specifically, this isn't like a reading for the world. Let's find out more about what you can expect to improve and get better in your life. So, let's get started with group number one. Let's see this transition play out. All right, so we're going to draw two cards to start us off. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. So happy to have you. I truly hope you enjoy watching your reading. And if you do, please, my gosh, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you can continue to enjoy more readings. All right, one more card for this transition. I feel like this one is the one that's trying to speak to us. So we have the garden and the gate. Ooh, I'm already getting some really good feelings about this. And we have Goddess of the Moon. Ooh, okay. So what song came into my head? Because if you're not new to this channel, you know I love singing, you know I love music. And this song that came to my head right when I saw this is I'm coming out. I want the world to know, got to let it show. So this is what's getting better in your life, okay? So what this looks like to me is this is you living a life or being put in a situation where you feel trapped. All right, you feel trapped. There is this gate. It's kind of like there's no way out of this situation, and it even feels like there's no way to improve it, right? So, like feeling stuck in a job, feeling stuck in a relationship, feeling stuck in a certain financial tier, right? And what's happening, what is only going to get better moving forward is that you are going to rise above it. With this goddess energy, it doesn't matter if you identify as male or female. This is more about you stepping truly into your power, into a position of power. And that's who you really are. That's the thing here. You know, throughout our life, we have this story that keeps getting perpetuated about how we're a victim to other people, a victim to our circumstances, a victim to our upbringing, our childhood, whatever the story may be that you hold for yourself. And what's shifting, what's going to get better now is reclaiming your story. Like, do you see how this goddess figure is like holding the moon up in her hands? And that's what's happening, is like you're lifting yourself up outside of this situation. You're breaking free, you're breaking loose from these lower vibrations and these narratives that are really weighing you down. And you know, I'm getting the word tragic, that feel like such a tragedy because you are not accessing your true and highest potential because of, again, stories that have been told to you about who you are and the stories that you've adopted to identify who you are. All right, so let's see if we can get some more specifics on this, because this is truly wonderful. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, if this is something you needed to hear right here, right now, if this is resonating with you. Okay, give me a heart in the comments down below. Okay, so what do we have? We have the Six of Swords and the Two of Coins. Ah, the Chariot. I love that. This is such a great match and affirmation for your reading so far. We have the Nine of Wands. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. And the Magician. Okay, so I'm seeing that we're getting a lot more details here with what this big shift is that's happening for you, okay? That what's getting better. So definitely a mind shift here, okay? So it's like your mindset is changing to move away from this restrictive, limiting kind of thought pattern, okay? It's like breaking habits, really, is what I'm sensing as well, and moving on to better habits, a better productive mindset as well. And I was actually just talking to one of my very good friends who I'm going to be doing a joint video with, a collaborative video with here soon. So stay tuned for that, about switching your thought process from what if to why not. So, do you know what I mean by that? Let me give you an example. So, what if I fail becomes instead, why can't I succeed? Why can't I be successful? Okay? It's shifting this mindset to being more open to the possibility of something good. Okay? Versus like catastrophizing and worrying and being anxious about what could go wrong. All right? So there's that shift here. And you see with the Two of Coins, normally this card indicates like seeking balance, but what I'm actually seeing is a shift in the balance, okay? A rising up of this energy and a coming down of this energy over here, all right? And it's going to be very strong, very powerful, very fast. This is rapid change. This is a major arcana card here with the Chariot. So this signifies a huge shift in your way of being, in your life story moving forward, okay? How you're going to live your life. And we have these two cats here, again, looking in different directions. And so they have that opposing forces, right? Is the general feel of these two cats that are guiding the chariot, but they need to come into balance, okay? They need to be working together here to move forward. So I'm feeling that this symbolizes a unity between your mind and your heart or soul, okay? Like your mind is telling you one thing, usually it's the limiter, and your soul is telling you the more expansive thing, the more encouraging, positive thing. And so now they're coming into alignment. Your mind is starting to see and understand the positive possibilities that can happen for you, and they're guiding you forward, and you're going to be moving so fast in that direction. The Knight and the Chariot energy is amplifying the speed in which things are going to shift and change for the better. How appropriate is that combination, right? Especially in this particular reading. So here with the Nine of Wands, this person is just tired, okay? They're exhausted from fighting, from battling. It's almost like you want to give up and just settle, okay? Settle for being trapped, settle for being stuck. But deep down, you know, fam, that that is not your destiny. Your life story is not to be stuck, is not to be suffering. I refuse to believe that. I hope you can be on that same wavelength as me, that you refuse to believe that this is all life has to offer for you, okay? Because it's not. Life has so much more to give you. It's just about embracing it, receiving it, and letting all those other things go that don't align with this new narrative, this new story you're creating for yourself. Letting all that stuff go, okay? Like the I'm not good enough. I don't deserve it. I'm not that lucky. I'm not that pretty or handsome or good looking or whatever. Like let all that go already, okay? It doesn't serve you, and it definitely doesn't serve the people around you, all right? At least not the people who have your best interests at heart. So it's about letting this energy go, okay? Stop being on guard for potential failures or potential backfiring of plans or whatever the case may be, okay? Because that's how you're going to create. That's the Magician card. That's how you're going to create. It all, it's making me think of the phrase as above, so below. And so the above is like your mindset, your spirit, what you're dreaming of. That's the above. And when you have that reconciled, when that becomes peace and bliss and soul alignment, then it will start to appear in your everyday life in beautiful ways. Okay, when you start believing in yourself, you're gonna start seeing success. When you start knowing your value and worth, you're gonna start seeing relationships and jobs, career changes that reflect that higher belief in yourself. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Y'all get me? Because this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love the alignment in this reading. It is like everything. So let's get another message from the crystals, okay? This might be something you want to consider purchasing at a crystal store near you and programming that crystal to hold this energy of your reading, okay? So let's pay attention. I want you to comment down below which crystal we're gonna pull here for you to kind of cement that in your memory to help you connect already energetically with this crystal and begin that programming process to work with you, to serve you with this shift, with this change. So you have the tourmalinated quartz. Wow, that seems like a very specific crystal. Like it's not something you're gonna find at just any old store. Tourmalinated quartz. Get out of your own way. Oh my gosh, so I sense that for sure this crystal is going to remove the blockages, whether that's energetically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. It's going to help remove those blockages that are stopping you from moving forward, that are stopping you from elevating higher, okay? And the quartz crystal is going to serve multiple purposes. It's about cleansing, it's about clearing, it's about clarity as well, all right? Getting that clarity now that you're stepping away from this haze and this fog, this web of darkness that is like blocking your view of what your life could actually be. So there you go. I love your reading. I love the energies coming in for you. I'm so happy for you. And please, before you head out, like and comment on this video if you haven't already, and also subscribe to the channel. All right, that's the easiest and best way for this channel to grow, and also a way in which you can be notified when new readings come up that are going to help you transform your stories, help you transform the narratives, and bring about that better life that you desire. So this was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed the reading as well. Take care. I'll see y'all next time. Hey there, y'all. Welcome to your reading, group 2, for what is getting better from now on in your life. So we're going to start with 2 energy cards. Okay, we're going to find out what your A to B is, okay? Where your energies that are going to be shifted, where they're headed, okay? Okay, one more shuffle here. I'm really excited to be doing this reading. I feel like the energy in the universe is just calling for this message to be shared with all of you here and now, whenever it is you're viewing this reading. So let's see here. We have indecision, okay? And you are moving towards door to romance. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is turning out to be like a love choice for those of you that were drawn to image number 2. So if that's kind of like not where you're at right now, then it's okay. You can pick another one of the readings to view instead. That totally is appropriate and doable. But this is speaking to love in general, okay? So what I'm seeing here is, for many of you, maybe you have, okay, there's a couple of scenarios actually. So for some of you, there's this decision that has to be made about who you want to continue on with. Like maybe you had multiple partners, multiple suitors, multiple people you're kind of dating and getting to know, and you're not really sure how to move forward, and it's kind of leaving you in this space that you don't feel so good, right? Like maybe you feel like, I feel like I can't keep leading these people on, or I feel like, I need to be more focused on one person because I just don't have the time. I don't have the schedule to keep hanging out with all these different people. You know, my other responsibilities are requiring more of my time and energy, and I just can't keep this up, right? So there's that scenario. The other scenario too is, for some of you, it's about coming or going in or staying or going in a relationship. Yeah, staying or going. Maybe you've been with somebody for a while now, and you're just not sure what to do. Okay, you've been feeling kind of out of sorts within the relationship. You've been feeling a little bit guarded, a little bit closed off, right? That's what I'm feeling with this cloak energy. Is like like you're not able to maybe express yourself fully, be yourself fully. You feel like you're changing and you're questioning, like, is this relationship still a good match for me after I've changed and grown and evolved? What should I do? Should I talk to my partner about it, hang around, help let them have the time to understand and adjust to the new me? Or is it better if I just leave and seek something else? Okay? And the last thing that I'm sensing is that some of you are also who are single and maybe have stepped away from love. You're like, should I go back into dating? And maybe you're like, ugh, but last time I went and created an online dating profile, it was such a mess. Like, there's so many crappy options out there and like catfishing, and there's no good guys, there's no good women left. They're all taken. Let me know in the comments. Are those some of the stories you've been telling yourself? That it's a waste of time, that it's all gonna end up the same. You're gonna be so disappointed. All the good fish in the sea have been taken and scooped up. Like, okay, is that really the story you're telling yourself? Because if it is, let me tell ya, you're right. but we're talking about a big change, a big shift, something that's getting better in your life, okay? So let's see how these possibilities are getting better, okay? Because they're all leading to romance. They're all leading to that fulfillment of the desire to experience a beautiful love in your life, okay? You just have to make the choice to invite it in and receive it. So no matter what your situation is, it's about telling yourself a new story, about welcoming in a beautiful possibility into your life. Okay, it's about opening it up. Opening up, perhaps, this could be one thing, opening up to your partner and saying, like, you know, my partner loves me and they value me and they respect me and they will see me for who I am now after all the growth and changes I've experienced on a personal, deep level. Or, you know what? That person that is meant for me is out there and I can connect with them by being online, by having a dating profile. That is one step, one tool in which I can connect with a beautiful, wonderful soul match, soul partnership. Okay? And be confident in your choice that no matter who I choose with all of these options, it's going to be the right person because I trust my heart and my heart is guiding me forward. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? It's changing the story, trusting yourself to make the best decision for you right here, right now. It's not about what the other people will think of you or how the other people will react. It's about you revealing who you really are, revealing your personal truth, revealing what you actually want and desire. So taking that cloak off, taking that hood off, okay? I definitely think that we're going to get a lot more information, a lot more juicy details here with the tarot cards, all right? I feel like we're just hitting the surface of this story here. So we have the King of Cups. There you go. Mastery of your emotions, all right? So you claim the story. You claim the narrative. You don't remain chained or imprisoned by the narrative of I don't deserve love. I don't get to have a happy ending. I don't get to be paired up with my soulmate. Like, let go of those stories, okay? Because those stories that you tell yourself carry this vibration of disappointment, sadness, grief. And that emotion, that vibration is going to attract more of it. And come on, really, who wants more of that? Who wants more sadness? Who wants more grief? Let me tell you, it's not me. And I sure hope it ain't you. Okay, we also have Nine of Cups. Oh my gosh, this is about dancing, being in your joy, living your joy, okay? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Queen of Wands, and the Six of Cups, whoa. Oh my gosh, I love. Judgment and Page of Wands. Wow. So we have Wands and Cups here. So what this is definitely telling me is do not make decisions based on your mind, okay? Based on logic, based on rationale, based on past experiences, okay? Because there's no swords here. So it's not something you need to think your way out of, think your way forward. It's about cups and wands, feeling and intuiting your way forward, okay? Really digging deep. What is your soul yearning for? Okay, and put the energy there. Is your soul yearning for this like tragic, broken-hearted story? I sure hope not. Okay, your soul is yearning for love. So put your hopes and expectations into love. Bet on love. Okay, don't bet on heartbreak. Don't put your time, money, energy, and resources into this heartbreak story. Okay, that's not your story anymore. We're shifting out of that. Remember, that's what this whole reading is about, changing for the better. And we also see an absence of coins. So one thing that I feel is very important, and it's a story that I told myself once upon a time too, and even, you know, some of the people I've worked with as coaching clients have told themselves too, is like, all I have to offer are my looks. All I have to offer are my body. That's all people want from me. They want to have an intimate sexual relationship, or they just want me to sit there and look pretty and not speak my mind, not share my thoughts and feelings. They just want something nice to look at. That's a story I told myself about relationships. And let me tell you, if that's the story you tell yourself, that's the type of relationships you're going to attract and bring into your life, okay? And it's this story about valuing and prioritizing the physical, okay? That's the coins element, is the physical, how you look, what the body craves, that lustful energy, okay? So don't feed into that anymore, okay? That was your story before. It's not your story anymore moving forward. So step away from lust, step away from pure physical attraction, okay? And move into the higher, more nourishing, more all-encompassing and enriching experiences for you. That's what I'm seeing, because you reap what you sow. That's this judgment card, okay? Whatever it is that you put your time and energy into, that's what's gonna flourish and that's what's gonna blossom, okay? And really asking yourself the question, like, what is good for me? What is it that I truly want right now? Okay, and maybe before what you wanted was a physical connection, a sexual connection, and that's not what you want anymore. So own that, okay? Own it. You can change it, you can shift it. That's the truth of it. Here with the Queen of Wands, you are magnetic, okay? You think you're here with the Page of Wands, like this sort of, you don't understand, you don't get yourself, you don't know what you want. That's not true. You're in this Queen of Wands energy, okay? You know deep down inside what you want. So stop playing clueless. Stop acting like you don't know. Stop acting like you don't have any sway, any vote, any influence on your situation, because you do. Okay, the Page of Wands is that energy is like feeling a little bit empowered, like I don't have a say, I don't get any choice in this. No, Queen of Wands says you do. Okay, you do. You do get a say. You do get to have your wishes granted, but do you really want your wish to be granted? Like, really? If you did, you would be doing something different. All right, and now's the time to be doing something different. Here with the Six of Cups, this is really just speaking to the past energies, okay? Revisiting the past, reconciling, closing everything off, and letting it go. Okay, the past is what? The past is the past. It's not your future anymore. It's not the direction your life is going. So look at the stories that you've been telling yourself about love and romance, about what you deserve when it comes to love and romance, and start to rewrite them. Yes, okay, rewrite your stories. So let's find what crystal ally can help you during this shift and this change of fortune, okay, change in your story. And it might be something you want to go ahead and purchase in a crystal store near you and work with it and program it to help you open this door of romance and walk through it. So we have Christ the praise. Allow yourself to receive. So there is a worthiness thing happening with your story, loves, that you're telling yourself that you're not good enough for whatever it is you want. You're not deserving. It's time to allow yourself to receive it because you are worthy, you are deserving. If you are having some struggles really working through this process, I mean, you don't need to struggle. Book that soul medicine call with me. The link is in the description box down below to do so. All right, I will help you. So with that being said, I hope you really enjoyed your reading and got some value out of it. If you did, please, 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 before you go, make sure to like and comment on this video and subscribe to this channel to receive more readings that will help guide your way, that will help you write a beautiful story for the rest of your life. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all later. So fun hanging out. Hey there, group number 3. Let's get into your reading to find out what is getting better from now on in your life. Okay, so we already got the first card out. We're going to see how the energy is shifting, like where it is, where it has been, and where it is moving towards, okay? How is it getting better? How is it improving? So, right out the gate, you have this 4th chakra with Archangel Raphael, all right? So I feel like since that jumped out, we need to talk about it before we reveal what is getting better about your heart chakra, okay? So I feel like definitely there have been some wounds within your heart that have been on your mind, that have been resurfacing again recently, okay? Some past heartbreak, some past pain, some past tragedy even, that really affected you, okay? That really had a bad effect on your self-worth, your self-love, okay? I'm sensing a lot of criticism with this energy. I'm sensing a lot of judgment, okay? So this reading is about improving that, okay? Moving beyond that, loving yourself more, valuing yourself more. So what do we have here? 2nd chakra, Archangel Ariel, okay? So what I'm seeing here, because this is one of the lower chakras, so it speaks more to like the physical realm, your body, your life, your home, your resources, your money, your finances, a lot of that sort of energy, like 3D realm, 3D domain. So I see that there's an improvement here, okay? That what's happening is when you're critical of yourself, when you're judging yourself, like your health starts to go down, right? You feel a lot of fatigue, you feel a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot of weakness. Maybe you're even getting headaches, body aches. Maybe you're experiencing physical pain somewhere or soreness in your body, okay? And it's about healing that, okay? Healing the body, healing your life and your circumstances by loving yourself more, okay? It's like, I'm also sensing too, with worth, it could even be related to career. Like you're settling for a job that's overworking you, that doesn't value you, it's taking you for granted, it's stressing you out, okay? Because you think you can't get another job. You think you have no other way to make money, to get an income. That's shifting, that's changing. This energy is also calling in creativity, problem solving, new solutions, new ways of expressing yourself, new ways of bringing in abundance into your life, good health into your life, all right? Abundance of energy, so you feel motivated. You're able to do the things that you want to do rather than feeling like kind of down in the dumps and feeling unmotivated, you know, having that apathy, okay, where it's like you have no drive, you have no desire. That's shifting, that's changing. You're getting like a supercharge here. Like look at this color of the 2nd chakra, this orange color. It's very warm, it's very inviting, it's very nourishing, okay? Let's pull some cards to get more details because I feel like there's a lot to this story that you are experiencing. Let me know if this resonates with you in the comments down below. Give the video a like if it's really speaking to you right now and speaking to your soul, all right? when you leave a comment, when you put like a like on a video, you're claiming the message, you're claiming the story, you're claiming the wisdom here that yes, I do have access to this energy, this creatism. Creatism. Wow, is that even a word? I don't think so. This creativity, you have access to that. You have access to energy. You have access to this energy to help fuel your goals and desires. Okay, we have the Fool. How appropriate. We have the 6, the Lovers. We have another 6, Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the 2 of Swords. And the King of Coins. How appropriate that the King of Coins is in the same domain here as the 2nd chakra, Archangel Uriel. Okay, so let's take a look at this here. So, okay, what I'm getting from your reading is a little bit of some hard truth here that you have been being very foolish here. Okay, you have been behaving in a way, like look at how the Fool is kind of like curled in on itself and looking at this flower in a very like melancholy, wistful way. Okay, you've been settling. That's the issue here. This Fool is not the Fool that you see in other tarot decks where they're like walking cheerily, I mean, probably even skipping towards the edge of the cliff, right? I don't know if you've seen the other tarot decks or even the traditional Rider-Waite deck where the Fool is like walking towards the edge of a cliff. This Fool here is seated, curled up, kind of looking a bit like, right? So you've been in this sort of like dreamy phase where it's like, this is just what it is. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit in place. Okay, I'm just going to stay where I am and just woe is me. I'm so unlovable. I'm so not worthy. I'm so not valuable. Like, this is just a story. You've been telling yourself that you are a 0. Okay? You deserve nothing, zip, zilch. And it's like, yo, we got to change that story. Okay? We got to change that story. You deserve it all. You deserve it all. Type down in the comments below. Let's get this ball rolling. I deserve it all. Write that down however many times you need to in the comments. I deserve it all. 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 Gosh darn it. Okay, that's going to be your new story. That's going to be the new narrative here. Okay, this Lovers card is actually not speaking to loving other people. This card in your reading is about making a choice. Okay, in the other decks, you see like a man with an angel overhead, and there's like a young woman, a maiden, and an older woman. It's about like staying with family, staying under the nurturance of mom energy, or starting a new relationship with another feminine energy. Okay, and it doesn't matter if you're identified as straight, gay, bisexual, asexual, whatever, like it's not speaking about that. Okay, it's about staying with the old and the familiar, or embracing the new, the unknown. Okay? What does your life look like if you don't settle? What does your life look like when you demand to be treated with respect and with love? What does your life look like when you demand to be valued and appreciated? What does it look like? Okay, that's what you need to be asking yourself. And next we have the 4 of Wands. I think I said the 6 of Wands, or did I say that? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. But this is the 4 of Wands, okay? It's about solidity. It's about creating a new structure, okay? The number 4 provides this structure in our lives, okay? And the 4 of Wands too, you see how these 2 fairies, they're like holding this flower across them. It's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like a barricade is what I'm seeing. It's like people are trying to come to this beautiful kingdom and celebrate and have fun and whatever, and these 2 fairies are holding this flower as sort of like a gate to say like, hey, Do you really want to come here and have fun? Because you need to check yourself, right? It's kind of like a security check at the door. Like, don't be bringing that mess up in here of this, like, low vibes, low energy, this victim story, this woe is me, this like sadness. Don't bring that up in here. Don't bring that up in here because we're having fun over here. So we don't need that bad juju up in here, okay? And we are here to create, to have fun, to be nourished. All this energy of second chakra, okay, when it's at functioning at its best. See how the colors are even similar, right? This is, again, you need to make that choice. Are you going to cross into this lifetime? Are you going to leave all this junk behind so you can be hands-free, you can have lighter weight, no baggage as you go through this gate? Okay, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm even seeing this gate to get into like the terminal at the airplane, or at the airport, so you can fly somewhere new. You can literally elevate, okay, and find yourself in a new place. And it's gonna take courage, it's gonna take trust, okay? That's what the swords is telling me with the Knight and the Two of Swords. It's about moving forward with discipline, okay? That you're not just a passive bystander anymore in your life. You are going to be taking action. You are going to be decisive. You are going to constantly make the choice to experience something amazing, okay? That's going to be the key to abundance. That's going to be the key to success. That's going to be the key to having a beautiful, lovely life that you enjoy to the fullest. Okay, that's the key here. It's noticing your blind spots. It's seeing the ways in which you have been doing a disservice to yourself. Okay, and how you're going to shift that. I feel like this is like, you know, a preaching moment. My gosh, my group 3, they're like pulling this preacher energy out of me to be like, yo, stop messing around with this nonsense already, man. Like, step into the good vibes, all right? But you know, on the reels, if you are struggling with this, like going through this process yourself, like you keep getting dragged back down by like old demons, old narratives, old pain and tragedy, like you don't got to do it alone. You don't. Book the soul medicine call with me and I will help you. Okay, I will help you. You don't have to do anything alone. I got you, okay? I've been through a lot of these tough experiences. I've coached people through this tough experiences. I can do the same for you, all right? Just book the call. Let's go from there. Now, let's get you some help though, okay? Whether or not you book that soul medicine call with me, let's get you some help beyond just this reading. So we're gonna pull a crystal card here. This can be a crystal ally for you as you go through this shift for the better, as you move to this beautiful new state of being, this beautiful new story, this next chapter. Let's see what crystal ally is going to help you. So you have Moonstone. How beautiful. Live your purpose. That's exactly what I feel you need to hear right now. So comment this down below. I am getting a Moonstone. Okay, so we can start that process. Start with our words, our thoughts, and then take action. I am going to get a Moonstone. Okay, and the Moonstone says live your purpose. Okay, your purpose is not to struggle. Your purpose is not to have a very sad, tragic life. Your purpose is to have this joyful, abundant, wonderful, honest, authentic life. That's what your purpose is. I know it. Now I just need you to know it, and I need you to act on it, okay? So the Moonstone is going to remind you of that. Oh my gosh, this was such a very, very powerful reading. Powerful messages for you, Group 3. Let me know in the comments below what you're taking away from it, okay? And before you go, please, please, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. It helps this wisdom and this knowledge from the cards, from my higher self, from universe, from spirit, get out there in the world to help more and more people. So please subscribe to this channel, and thank you again so much for hanging out with me and enjoying this very powerful reading. Sending you lots of love.